All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of The Forge. We are here minus Jimmy G. He's having some tummy issues, so we don't have our buddy. But we do have our special guest, Candice Santora, the First Lady of Beast Wars, and my best friend, Nicholas Prime, the owner of St. Mark's
Howdy.
Comics. These are two people that share a passion for Beast Wars as much as I do, and I wouldn't have a Beast Wars show without them. So, folks, starting with Candice, tell us how everybody's doing, and let's get rolling.
Me tell you how everybody's doing?
Like, how are you doing?
Sorry, the way you said it was kind of. I just had to
Yeah,
tease you.
I was just kind of on a roll. I'm just going with it.
I am doing pretty well, thank you. Don't have much to report at the moment. Anybody that's noisy. Anybody can find me on. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, Billy. It's okay. Anybody can find me on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. YouTube is my Primal Parodies that I do with Gary and Chalk. So there's that. And Instagram, Santora. You can find my artwork on there and a lot of the crap. That's me. There you go.
There it is. And Nick, tell us about you, how you're doing.
I'm good. Came back from San Diego Comic-Con a couple weeks ago, and I've been catching up on work since then. Things have been really slammed at the shop, so I've been catching up on everything. A lot of work lately, but I guess there were worse problems to have.
Always.
All right. Well, busy's good. Busy's good. Candice, you've done a couple conventions this year with some new guests, and I want to hear how those guests have been. Like, not guests of ours, but like you've been with new. You were. I'm sorry. Again, I'm in a million places. New con partners. I don't know. Con. I don't know what to say, but a very large rhinoceros type voice actor.
Oh yes, but he's very small in person. So he jokes himself about how this is Richard Newman we're talking about. He's a smaller guy, but this big deep voice comes out of him and plays a lot of these big characters like Rhinox and Bison. So when I decided to take on Gary as one of my talents for conventions, like I'm one of his booking agents now. Richard kind of jumped in and said, "Hey, want to handle me too?" I said, "God, okay, I will try. I'm new to this, so I didn't want to jump in with too many people that are interested. But so I'm just trying to get my feet wet and get the grasp of how all of this works. But it's really exciting. So I did the first one with Richard at TFCon Toronto this year. That was really fun. He's such a nice guy. I hope everybody comes out to see him at some point because he is just the nicest, most humble gentleman ever. He's like everybody's grandpa.
Yeah, I'd love to meet him personally. Like, Rhinox was one of my favorite characters, throughout all of Beast Wars and Beast Machines. Like, I liked evil Rhinox in Beast Machines. Like, it was like a good little twist. So, just to hear
That's what
that
he says too. He loved that because it's a great acting exercise for him and for any actor to just do like a 180 on your character. And
yeah, see where you can go with it. That's good to hear. And you'll be back with Gary at TFCon Orlando, right?
Yes, we're coming back, guys. We're coming back. I'm so excited.
Yeah, that's super exciting. And then so Beast Wars. It is the 30th anniversary of Beast Wars this year. I can't believe I'm even saying that, right? Like, I still remember waking up before high school and it was Dragon Ball Z and Beast Wars, right? And you're eating breakfast and you're setting up the VCR to record because you had to have every episode of Beast Wars on tape or you couldn't watch it, right?
Yeah. I taped every episode. And in fact, at one point, Toy Fair magazine was looking for, like, before DVDs were a thing, they were like, "Hey, does anybody have this stuff on tape? We're trying to do a feature on it." And I sent them my videotapes. They sent them back later.
Cool.
So I got a shout out in one of the magazines at one point.
Oh,
that's taped them over television.
Yeah, we had
I
them.
never knew that kind of thing was a thing back then. You know, we didn't have internet until about 1997 or so, and my parents were
Yeah.
real strict about it. So I didn't know you could do stuff like that.
Oh boy. Yeah,
Because I also
no.
had every episode on VHS I recorded from
Yeah,
the
I
TV.
think that our whole like East Coast portion was addicted to that show. It's got to be. Oh man, God's Burden's here saying truck not monkey. I can't wait to hear what you have to say this evening, my friend. Uh, I hope you're doing well,
Jason will be
Jason.
on his best behavior.
Nah, so at least till like 10. But Candace, that's Jason. He's a mutual friend of Nick and myself. He's an
Just
amazing
kidding.
graphic artist, and
Ooh.
he's probably one of the best ball busters in the world.
Oh, I
Uh,
see.
yes. So with that, he gets an exclusive introduction. Bart's Formers with us this evening. If you guys haven't watched the show we had with Bart's Formers, he's a newer reviewer. He's only been doing it a few months. His channel has grown to well over 1,000 subscribers, and he's really
Nice.
pulling heavy on the Transformers he grew up with, as well as the metal card bots, which if you have not had the time to mess with those toys, they are so good. We've
I
got
gotta
TF
come over and play
Marauders.
because now you've got them all.
Yes, I've got them. I've got a pile of them for you to play with. TF Marauders Unlimited is here saying hello. They will be our guest next week. Really good group of guys. It's a new Facebook group. Definitely check them out. Tony M 8207. Hello. John Doe 4800. Thank you for joining us as well. He got to meet Rhinox as well. He said that it was a wonderful experience and he was a great guy. Just want to get a couple of people in the chat. Xavier's here. Crystal's here. Man, we got a nice little group
Jeez.
here. No asking about how much Energon Dinobot can drink. So I would imagine that's probably an inside joke that I don't need to know about on this show. But I do know Nick has drank sometimes with Rat Trap and Dinobot's voice actor, Scott McNeil, once or twice. And Scott's a wonderful guy. Like Scott's one of the A1 nice people. So again, there are no slides tonight, folks. I didn't say that, but Jimmy's not here. Jimmy handles the slides. So we have no toys to talk about. But I do know somebody in this group has a really cool toy that they may want to show everybody that they have in hand, because I'm
I heard we were doing Beast Wars tonight, so I brought something to do an unboxing. I got the new thing you can't see from the glare from my screen. The glow in the dark.
Yeah. Nice.
Leo Prime. So I'm excited for that because I'm a sucker for all things Beast Wars 2nd, Beast Wars Neo, and glow in the dark toys is an extra special itch to scratch for me. So this is a good one. Let's crack.
Are
this
you
puppy
cracking?
open.
Yeah, we're cracking the seal now.
Oh.
See what we got here.
Real quick, we've got autocorrect primers in here saying hello. Derek is the man. If you have not gone and followed a community for all of us, do us a favor, go follow that as well as autocorrect primer. He is wonderful. Oh, I don't want to know about this hot tub. That is nice. So I'm going to just shrink it while you open that real quick.
Yeah.
Candice, I know you're not a 3P person, but have you seen the robot toys? They're doing a new Legend Scale Optimus Primal based more off the show than their previous stylized version.
Not the Transmetal one?
No. They're doing season 1 as well, all over.
I might have seen that. I've just looking at my own toys. I was digging through a bunch of them that I had thought misplaced somewhere among my other collectibles, and I thought, oh, I do have that one. Oh, I have that one too. And I would have gone and bought them again because I can't freaking remember what I have. But all the primals. So this is a different kind of primal, huh? Because I did pre-order the Transmetal one already.
I did that too, but this is a new season 1 primal. What do you got in hand there, Nick? How is Leo Prime or Leo Convoy? What does the box label him as? Is it Leo Convoy or is it Leo Prime?
It says something in Japanese that I can't read because I failed that class.
Nice. Well, I'm going to go Leo
that class
Convoy
3 times.
because I'm going to go Leo Convoy because that's what I know him as.
Yeah.
Yes.
That looks right. It looks like it's a Rio Convoy. Yes. I believe you are correct.
Very nice. Yes, it is glow in the dark. I think Nick's gonna hold it up to a
Yeah.
light for us for a while, and then he's gonna
Yeah,
turn all his
when
lights
It's gonna
down.
turn off the
once it's
lights.
had a chance to cook a little bit, I'll turn the lights off in here because I'm in the basement, so it'll be nice and dark.
That's so
So
cool.
before
We
the end of the
got.
show, I'll turn the lights off.
It's pretty
I
cool.
love that. Abby Cadaver's in here saying hello. Abby, how are you? Thank you for joining us tonight. Uh, and then God's Burden, once again, please be serious. Speaking of Leo Prime, I just recently found out that the Beast Wars sequel was exclusive to the Japanese market. Yes, sir.
That's
Yeah.
what this guy's from. Yeah,
Yeah. And those figures were amazing. Nick and
they
I,
were.
did we both imported those originally back in the day, the Beast
We
Wars
sure
2.
did.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jeez.
So Nick and I, man, Beast Wars was everything, right? Like, so I've known Nick since first grade. Right. Let's put
Oh.
it like that. And one night I slept at my cousin's house. I watched Transformers the movie on VHS there, and that turned into me talking about watching the movie. Just bringing Nick up. I'm not going to have Nick transform this thing on camera, folks.
It'll happen.
But I know it
I can't
will.
leave him in beast mode for long.
No, not at all.
I got to see his
Especially,
awesome robot mode that I love so much.
and is that the anime accurate face?
It keeps the anime accurate face, the resculpt that looks way better than the US release. I am
Love that.
super stoked.
I still have
about
to
that.
get a Japanese release Lio Convoy.
You got it. It's so much better.
Yeah, I'm very far behind. But anyway, I come back to school and I'm like, oh, I watched Transformers the movie, yada yada yada, and this kid is like, wait a minute, you know somebody that has it on VHS, and it became this whole thing, and I had to borrow the tape from my cousin, I think, so he could make a copy of it, and it butted into this friendship of Transformers, and then again, we were in two separate high schools. I went to a public high school. Nick went to Christian Brothers Academy, and we still kept with the Beast Wars song. Granted, we had America Online or AIM or whatever to talk and all that stuff. But once we got our licenses, it became like Beast Wars hunts, and we did toy hunts to New York, Pennsylvania, you name it, and it was just this friendship that you could just never replace. And speaking of friendships you can never replace, we have Mike Slammer here. I never got into Beast Wars. What is the hook of it? So Mike runs, I believe it's called Starfleet Academy. It is a Star Trek podcast. Definitely subscribe and check them out. Mike is
That's cool.
And he's an insanely talented musician. Just dropped an album that is fantastic. Maybe I'll try to find a way to link that to my channel. He is a nerd like all of us, and he's just a great guy. But Beast Wars, let's do it. Let's do it. Because he's asking, what is the hook of Beast Wars? So I've been talking. I'm going to let Candice, who
time
is,
travel.
again, the time travel. Time travel's big. Especially Mike, as a Star Trek guy, I think you would enjoy Beast Wars quite a bit. Candice, let's go. You're gonna be the start of this conversation.
I'm just how okay. So yeah, the time travel, but let's not do spoilers, right? Maybe not spoilers.
Yeah, there it is. It is Starfleet the podcast. I'm sorry to cut you off, Candice. And they're awesome folks. Instagram, the whole 9 yards. So anyway, Candice, back to Beast Wars.
I will check them out because I'm a little bit of a Trekkie myself, thanks to my mom.
If you're a Trekkie, you got to go with that.
So Beast Wars, Beasties, whatever you want to call it. I will start with I will start with the writing of the show. It is the best written Transformers show ever. And I will fight you over that. Anybody who's G1 or Transformers Prime. I also love the animation. I don't care what anybody says. Maybe it's just nostalgic to me. Yeah. But the animation for that time, guys, going back in the 90s, was amazing. And for me, as an animal lover, when this show came out and my brother was watching it and he kind of pulled me in and I'm like, whoa, what is this? There's a cheetah on the screen and then he transforms and what the hell is this? So it had animals instead of cars and other inanimate objects, boom boxes or whatever. It had cars, animals. So that was a big draw for me. and the dinosaurs, of course, insects, arachnids, and this just blew my mind. The music, the sound effects, anything you hear in this show is just so deliberate, but it's also like you could just miss it because there's just so much going on screen. And then, of course, probably one of my biggest draws is the voice acting. Top notch voice acting on the show, guys. I don't know what
Absolutely.
else to say. Toys are
You know,
amazing.
yeah. The funny Star Trek connection here is that this show got run a lot more like a Star Trek show. It was a small ensemble cast.
Yes.
And it very much felt like we were following a different crew than like the standard formula that we have seen in the years since. This was very much the Next Generation feel to it.
Yes.
It wasn't Kirk and Spock. It wasn't Prime and Megatron. It was Primal and his Maximals, and Megatron and his Predacons. And so if you grooved on that era of Star Trek, there's a good chance you would also like Beast Wars. As I found out many years later, going, this has a very similar sort of feel to it. No wonder I always was fascinated by, but never watched Star Trek.
So Star Trek, funny thing with Star Trek, I was a Star Wars guy that, my biggest Star Trek memories as a kid was just Jim Carrey at in The Cable Guy at medieval times, right? Like that was my introduction to Star Trek. Now my grandfather was a diehard Trekkie, as was my uncle. But when my wife was pregnant with my son, the only thing she wanted to watch was Star Trek and the original Star Trek. And I fell in love with that's beautiful. The writing of Star Trek and the development and what they did and the barriers they were willing to break for the time. Then Next Generation kicked in. And I think Next Generation, like the Kirk Picard thing, it's Picard, right? Like Picard's the man. Sorry. We're just going to do that right now on this show. But yeah, I believe
the correct answer is Benjamin Sisko.
Over my head. Mike might know what you're talking about there, but over my head. But Beast Wars, I got kicked out for a second, so I might not know what I'm like what was talked about. But Beast Wars was just, Transformers was over, right? It was in the tanks. They had nothing going on. Generation 2 was a okay run. And then it's dying. So they do this whole change, and everybody's mad that they're animals, and I can't believe it's animals. But then you get to the writing,
Truck,
and
monkey.
it's truck, not monkey. You get to this writing, and again, as Candice said, the animation for the time, like mid 90s, you had Reboot, and then you had this. And with this, I still remember between seasons 1 and 3 how much their water animation progressed.
Yes.
Right? Because Depth Charge is introduced in season 3, and there's just amazing water animation for the time. Is it holding up now? Yeah, Kirk all day. But here you had these angry fanboys that were so mad that it wasn't Gen 1, and midway through the series, you find out it is Gen 1. It's all taking place
all the same
in this
thing.
Generation 1 timeline, right? There's this time travel element, and they now have to save the future and the past. Incredible. It's just pure science fiction, and that's what I love about it. And the best thing about it, in my mind, we weren't hunkered down or held down by human characters, right? You had this limited budget. You had to develop the few characters you have and just give us something that we're going to get emotionally invested in. And I think that the limited budget really made it a better show, right?
Absolutely.
And as you said, top tier voice acting, right? Gary Chalk comes in as Optimus Primal, and you don't have that deep Optimus Prime voice, but you also don't have a leader like Optimus Prime. You've got a science officer that now needs to learn to, survive in a time of war. It's incredible. And yes, Rat Trap is great. I love Rat Trap. He reminds me very much of a close personal friend of mine. I love Rat Trap. Love him. If I were to do favorite characters on that show, hands down, it's Tarantulas, Megatron, and Primal. I'll blow you up so you could show that figure off a little
Okay.
bit happily.
I'll blow
Another
you
shot
up.
of this guy.
Nice.
Nice. And I'm going to assume all the white, let's call it white, that's what's going to be glowing on this figure.
I wonder if even the teal glows. I think probably everything but
Actually,
like
I
the
thought
rope.
the teal was supposed to glow.
Yeah.
Well, I
We'll
would
find
love
out
for
in a
that.
little bit.
Find
We'll
out.
get 'em.
So I love Depth Charge as well. Favorite character of mine, voiced by David Sobloff. Hopefully I said his name right. The coolest thing about that was I'm an 80s kid, right? I grew up watching RoboCop. RoboCop,
Yes.
the first RoboCop. The other ones are okay, but that first RoboCop, the satire, everything is perfect. Again, science fiction at its finest. But there was a RoboCop, the animated series, and David voiced RoboCop. So
Oh, I
here
didn't know that.
comes, yeah. So here comes this cop that, Rampage killed everybody on his colony that he was in charge of, and he's seeking revenge. And you got RoboCop voicing the cop character. I was like,
Starbase Rugby, if you remember.
of course, of
Named
course I can
for
remember
one
that.
of the guys who was selling Transformers online in the early days.
At Rugby's, it was Rugby Starbase, right? That was
Yeah.
his site.
I bought
And
Transformers.
then
from him.
Colony Omicron, right? That was the this is for Colony Omicron.
Yeah.
Good stuff. But the writing, again, we're doing this here. That writing, that story arc with Rampage and Depth Charge, you wouldn't have gotten that in any other series.
No.
And it's so dark and beautiful at the same time. Their story, it's just amazing. And they gave us little hints. They started off that second season and Transmutate, which is a beautiful episode in itself, starts off with the earthquakes and Rat Trap's going, what in the name of my great aunt RC is going on here? And you're like, wait a minute, they're bringing up Gen 1 characters. Little subtle hit. Speaking of Rat Trap, hold on, I'm going to bring that up. That's Wall Rat, right? We call him.
Yeah. Wall Rat
yeah,
or Transmetal Pack Rat or whatever you want to call him. It was the Walmart exclusive Rat Trap repaint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that one.
He just happened to be on my desk.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a great figure. That was such a fun figure.
Yeah.
And
look, the blue hasn't all flaked off, so yay.
Yeah, that's incredible.
Like
so
the red one.
I still have the Tarantulas you gave me, the Transmetal Tarantulas. And fortunately, there's no flaking there either. That gold chrome has withstood the test of time. I don't know how, But Abby's saying Waspinator, Rat Trap, and Black Arachnia. I like early Black Arachnia. I don't like season 3 Black Arachnia. I feel like
blasphemy.
I just feel like it's not the same. I just didn't like the way the character development went with her. I'm
Are
sorry.
you damaged?
Just enough to make
me
me
interesting.
Yes, not made of gold plastic, especially 90s gold plastic. What in the name of Gouda? Yeah, exactly. Like these are lines. Look, these lines are 30 years old and people are jumping in and
yes.
And, they're remembering it. There's beautiful memories. And then let's talk about the toys, the Beast Wars toys, right? They came in and introduced us to something we didn't have with other Transformers toys, and that was articulation.
Yes.
Right? I know they're not super heavily articulated by today's standards at all, but they could be. Yeah, you could pose.
He's got
these
elbows.
Like they worked. Right?
Ball joints. What's that about?
Not like this. It works like what? More than one joint.
Yeah,
You can go like
I agree. It's a favorite line. Like there is nothing. Like okay, Retrax was bad. Right, Retrax was bad. We know that.
Retrax is an underappreciated gem, and you leave him alone. I will not have Retrax slander on this stream.
No. So I love Woodlice.
Sometimes you have to sacrifice in favor of the action feature. Is what it is.
The problem is I must have bought 6 or 7 Retraxes because every one of them, the spring gimmick went. So the damn
you were
thing
just
was
an
stuck
animal,
with
buddy. I'm
hands.
sorry.
I was. I was. Derek says his wife still has Beast Wars figures. I mean, Nick, I know does.
I got
So
all mine.
Bargeformers, I have a few Beast Machines toys, and the Flake and Chrome paint is something. So that's got to be the Ultra Jetstorm, right? That thing, the blue flaked on that like you couldn't believe. It just, there it is.
Coat your transmetals. This will save them from
Here,
any
I'm gonna
further
blow you
flaking.
up.
I don't know if they even make this anymore. They probably rebranded it because they've rebranded this like 4 fucking times at this point. So if you want the barcode, it's been the same barcode every time they rebrand it. Hopefully that's still true. But that's the
Nice.
stuff.
That stuff will fix your loose action figures. That stuff will fix just about anything.
Yeah.
So that's good stuff right there. And yeah, God's Burden, they did give them ball joints. But the posability, the fact that you could get an adult storyline and it works for the children, the teenagers, and the adults, right? There's something for.
Take this opportunity to hop in on my coming to this franchise, because I have to be honest with you, I was Truck Not Monkey for most of season 1, and then my little brother got some of the toys, and I played with his toys, and I was like, oh, these are really posable. Wow, if only they were a little more robot looking. And then the transmetals happened.
Yep.
And then I was in. That was it. I was done. And then I bought every single last one. I went back and got all the ones I missed. And that's when I really started collecting Transformers. Not just like, oh, I have the ones from when I was a kid and a couple of G2 pieces I picked up. And that was, no, it's like, now I must buy everything Transformers ever for the rest of my life. And that was Beast Wars, because it wasn't just the toys were amazing. It wasn't just this is the best storyline they've ever done with these things, and sadly ever would do, except for maybe animated.
Yeah, but they killed animated, right? Animated. We didn't get a proper ending.
Got 3 really good seasons. It's okay. That's all some shows get. And we can always hope for a comic.
Comics are the greatest things in the world. Thank you so much, bud. I love you. I just got a pretzel stick from my boy.
Oh.
All right. Good night, bud.
So that was how I came away from being, Mr. Truck Not Monkey. And the 3 toys that my brother had were Retrax, Man Terror.
You broke me.
Man Terror was it, and who was the third one? There was a third one. It might have been Cheetor was the third one, but I don't remember.
Well, Man Terror is a great figure, but I'm a bug guy. Like, I love bugs.
Oh my god, that's such a cool toy. But the first one I bought might have been Tarantulas or it might have been Cheetor, and I can't remember. One of the two, or maybe I got.
I thought you were
going to
say
time,
Canine. I love that figure. I actually would have loved Canine to be in the show. Like, that was a cool figure and character. John Doe saying a Trekkie 2. Look at that. We've got this is cool. You've got 2 completely different worlds. We're all talking, we're all hanging out, and we can all agree that Beast Wars is the best.
Did you hear about the new Power of the Primes Optimal Optimus being re-released? Yes, and that is excellent. Yes. Nice to see that toy get a re-release, even though it wasn't that a San Diego exclusive, and they're doing a second run. That's crazy.
That was an exclusive figure.
Yeah,
it came with a throne, I believe.
Yeah, all right. I got mine opened. Do I need a sealed one now? I don't know.
How big is your collection? I kept mine sealed.
Huh?
Just how big is your collection now? Because I know you've got a rather extensive Transformers collection. So, well,
10,000 is that what?
Yeah, 10,000.
like 10,000 ish.
God bless
there aren't that many.
Oh, there
Seriously,
are.
I know, I'm just kidding, but I'm mind blown.
There are, if you think about package variants, a different hint of blue.
Every single light bright, every single keychain, every single enamel pin, every single
box of
vinyl record,
Cheez-Its with an Optimus Prime on it.
I understand.
No, I just know that your collection is one of those that I love, and I'm still hoping for that invite to come in and make like the coolest collection space of all time. and then we could center it. Do you have the Japanese Beast Wars Octoro, or what was that giant octopus, that big red octopus?
Icard and Taco Tank.
That's it.
Taco Tank.
And sadly, no, it's on my search list. So if one shows up in a particular place, it'll get bought very
It'll
quickly.
hit. Okay.
Nice.
Well, what's Derek saying? I'm sorry, guys. I'm talking so much, I'm not paying attention to the chat. Derek came in with something. Oh, Takara's okay. So he's actually proven a good point. He's saying, I wish Hasbro would love Beast Wars more, but Takara's going to show us the love for Beast Wars. And then he's stating for $100. I believe he's talking about the Beast Wars Galvatron, the Beast Wars 2 Galvatron is coming out, and that is a thing of beauty. Again, I don't have slides tonight, folks. I'm sorry, but that Beast Wars 2 Galvatron figure, man, that is on my list. I don't really buy mini main lines anymore. I've kind of fallen out of it, only if it's a special occasion, and this is a special occasion that I need to double down on.
I haven't opened up my original Galvatron in probably 20 years.
Well, that was gold plastic on the...
That's why he's still in his box at this point. It's like, I want to open him and mess with him, but...
Yeah. I do like with this figure, again, I'm sorry I don't have pictures, the proportions are so much better now. But it's huge. It's bigger than... I think it's bigger than Magmatron, which Magmatron... the Commander class Magmatron was fantastic. Yeah, that Galvatron is so
opened
beautiful.
Mine. What? I got him. He's sitting. Yeah, and like it was like, oh, I'll get to him later, and then
So
put in a pile, and now he's still in the pile and not opened.
You know me, I'm Mr. Grumpy Pants when it comes to modern Transformers. That Magmatron is incredible. It is so fun. I
really
love
like
that.
the big convoy they did.
I have him. He's actually in my Legends Beast Wars display because I kind of feel like that's the size he needs to be with the other
great
Maximals.
next to this guy. They look fantastic together.
Again, I have to pick up a Lyle Convoy. Candice, do you have any of those like modern Beast Wars, like the Lyle Convoy or the Big Convoy? Like, are you a Japanese Beast Wars fan too, or are you more like U.S. Beast Wars seasons like 1 to 3 and some Beast Machines?
I'm definitely more U.S. I have the Lyle Convoy masterpiece. That's about it. I think that's the extent of my Japanese anything Beast Wars.
Okay, that's a great figure. I loved Beast Wars.
It is, yes, very nice.
I loved the masterpiece Beast Wars. Like, I felt like those were all done right. Masterpiece Optimus Primal is probably my favorite masterpiece. Like, just to go back and forth was right up there with MP10, right? Like, there's just some figures where they just do it right. And I understand MP10's got long forearms, but when you're transforming it back and forth, it's fluid. It's not a mess of parts. When you're
better toy than MP44.
Yeah, much better. And in most of my reviews, I always say it's the fluidity of the figure. I don't even know if that's a real word, but I want my figures to be fluid. I want it to feel natural as I'm messing with it. I don't want to go to pose it and I have to twerk it and work it. I don't know, like, but those masterpiece Beast Wars figures all have it. Rhinox, fantastic. Lyle Convoy, fantastic. Primal, fantastic. I don't think I messed with Rat Trap. I didn't mess with Masterpiece Rat Trap. I was out of the MP game for that. But I would imagine that's a great figure as well. Just because
he's still sitting in his box and I never finished transforming him.
Oh man, so maybe he's not a great figure.
I was so excited for it. I was so excited for it. I just got distracted.
I do that all the time, Nick. I'm the same. I do it all the time. I still have my YOLO Park Megatron Black Arachnia. I haven't even opened the box to get to the boxes.
Oh, I gotta get
What am I doing? What am I doing?
We are busy people. Just G Square says, good evening. And New York Hunter Impressions is here. Kenny, how are you? Nice to see you. He's visited St. Mark's a few times because I told him to go there. And then John Doe, does anyone
I'm
have
doing.
any Beast Wars figures boxed or unboxed, autographed? I have 30 figures unboxed and 0 boxed for autographs.
Ooh,
I
got a
personally
bunch of stuff
only have
autographed.
I have one Beast Wars autographed piece, and that is a rubber ducky signed by David Kay that my good friend Nick got me.
Doesn't? Who does? I have one of those too. Who doesn't have a rubber ducky signed by David Kay?
But you have to, right? You kind of have to. I would imagine Candice must have a plethora of autographs from Beast Wars characters, and I'm sure Nick has quite a few as well. So let's hear it,
Nick, I'm
folks.
sure has more than me.
I got
About
a
6,000.
Transmetal Primal. I got a Optimal Optimus. I got a Rat Trap. I got a Dinobot. I got
I would imagine the
what
rest.
Megatron thing that I have him sign. I must have had him sign something. Oh, probably Beast Machine stuff because I had those sealed at that time. So
Okay.
I think I have maybe I have a Blast Punch Optimus Primal. Was that the
You know,
little
I
mega
missed that
size
figure.
one?
Yeah, that was a good figure. But I liked Beast Machines,
then-
so you know.
I got a the Rat Trap from Beast Machines. I got that signed too.
That's
Oh,
a
nice.
bad toy.
Probably more. I don't know. I'd have to go and look at my database and a lot.
Like
I
one of those
get you.
figures I've
And-
had boxed forever and autographed, and I don't remember. They're
Yeah.
in
They're just-
boxes. So
They're there stored. Hey, as long as the sun's not fading the signature, we're good, right?
exactly.
And
That
then
happened once.
Bart's Formers, Nico's asking, how is Hasbro not pushing the 30th anniversary of Beast Wars more heavily? It's crazy to me. So we were just talking about this
Yeah, we were just talking
prior. So I'm going to let Nick say it because I'm running my mouth this evening.
So, I mean, it's apparent that their big focus every time there's an anniversary on the sixes, it's the anniversary that they're pushing is the movie because it's a bigger cash cow for them than Beast Wars, sadly. I mean, if you look back at 2016, we got Kingdom, right? That's when that happened, somewhere around there. I don't remember.
Yep. Yep, you're right.
So, like, they do think of Beast Wars, but they just never give it the push it deserves. This year, the only thing they're doing for the anniversary is those 2 big box sets, right? We had the Predacons box set that just shipped recently, and the upcoming Maximal set. Has that gone up for? I think it went up for order recently.
If it did, it was like in the last few weeks.
Yeah,
I haven't.
But there's been no big anniversary push. There's been no like, hey, it's a 30th anniversary. Let's do a screening of the first 3 episodes in theaters, like we do with G1. And it would be nice.
I would
to
love
see that.
the first few episodes, even if they do the first 2 episodes. I don't care. I'll spend an hour in the theater watching some Beast Wars. Now, Candice, I saw you went into your case. Did you just grab something? Do I need to expand?
I wasn't sure if I wanted to, but that was just one of my
What do you got?
prized.
Ooh, now I can see what's
autographs.
behind you. Oh, hey, it's a purple primal.
Yeah,
Love that.
That's
I can never know if it's the purple or the pink, but
Well, whichever.
Gary signed it like back in 2001, so it's a very faded
I can
gold
see it.
Sharpie on the.
It's still
Anyway.
super awesome.
That's one of my pride. I found this at Toys R Us back in whenever these were released, 1998,
Yeah.
97.
Good find.
Yep. That's
I
a great
ran to the
find.
back. That's where we ran to the back of the store where the toys were, and I saw it on the shelf. I'm like, oh, I don't know why he's purple, but I want it.
Yeah, no, that's great.
My brother
That
to
was
it.
the right call.
I
had
had
no
the
idea.
dark. I had the dark blue and the light blue, and that was the extent of my primals.
That's
Nick's
awesome.
probably got dark blue, light blue, purple, pink, red,
I also
orange,
have
green.
Candice
pink.
has something I don't have.
Candice, don't
Pink
tell him where you live.
Megatron too, but that's somewhere else. What
No, he said you have something he doesn't have. That's all. And yet,
It's a very small portion of my collection. What do I have that he doesn't have? Look, here's the little rat trap that he refuses to play with.
Oh,
Nick.
I know. Shut up, Ray Trip.
I've got all.
that's
look at
great. Now, is that the
I can't-
the?
Oh yeah, this is one of those. I can't remember what is what. Yeah,
That
this is what was this the kindergarten thing. I forget what they're called.
I forget what they were called, but yeah, it was a series of 6 of them or whatever. That's
what
really cool.
transmetal Megatron is that? Is that Jing Zhang or whatever? That big giant transmetal Megatron up there?
Yeah, that's the
So
Sharpie pointy one that hurts when you touch them.
Yep, I was supposed to get a review copy of that.
Never happened.
And they swore they sent it out, and it still has not arrived. So it's been years. So,
liars.
Oh my God. Okay, we're gonna just. How do I cut that out? Damn it, Jimmy! I need you.
Oh, no.
Sorry, you guys talk for a second while I handle this.
So what's the weirdest Beast Wars piece you got?
Oh, I don't know.
Most unique, perhaps.
I don't have all of them here, so I can't remember what else I have. I mean, there's the statues that everybody's always.
Oh,
hold on. Let me blow this up.
Damn!
Oh, look at that Megatron statue.
Holy smokes!
I bought off of eBay for years ago.
Yeah, look at that.
And I got the Transmetal 2 Megatron statue too, but I still don't have a place to put it. I'm afraid to put it on display because my cats jump and the sharp pointy wings might stab them.
No.
So I don't know what to do.
Well, those are super cool.
I don't know,
the downside of collecting everything means I often don't have room for the Gigunda things like that.
Exactly. I've got all these like anything weird. Anything weird is mostly like, ooh, does it have Primal? Then I have to have Primal or Rat Trap. So
stickers.
I these weird.
Oh, so my least favorite thing is stickers. Nick loves stickers.
Least favorite thing. Oh, I've got stuff in here. I don't know. I got pins that people have made.
Oh, nice.
Well, that's cool. I do like pins. I am a pin fan.
There's some weird stuff in here. What's that little?
What's up, Big M? Thanks for joining us tonight.
Megatron's falling over.
God's Burden. We did a movie.
Oh, look
with
at that.
Gary Chalk, and randomly in our show called Warriors of Virtue. We might also have Gary Chalk on the last movie we show this month if I can find a good cut of it. So Nick and
we do a show,
Jason.
Yeah, called Nick and Jason's Infinite Pain List every Tuesday night. We watch bad movies while we drink. That's what the logo is on my hat here.
And it's a great time.
And Jason tortures me with the worst garbage he can find. So we have fun. It's Twitch TV /Monkey Brains Inc. INK if anybody's interested. Jason, you can go ahead and pimp that in the chat. Ooh.
Hold on. I'm typing.
Is that a lunchtime special or what's the deal there? What are we looking at?
Oh, wow.
This was allegedly one of the like prototype figures that they had. So allegedly
reboxed.
I think it came with a certificate, but I don't know where that is. Anyway, I had Gary sign that too. So
nice.
Nick, you don't have one of those either?
No, I don't.
There's a guy I know who has like every prototype ever done, and I don't know how he has collected all those because some of them are Primal, and I want those.
Is it a friend of Nick and mine? That seems to have a lot of really hard to find stuff.
Is it Rick?
Brian.
Is it Alan?
No, I think his name is Brian.
Oh, okay.
Brian. I can't remember his last name. It starts with an L. I don't know. Too many of you guys, and a friend who has the green Ramulus.
Oh,
very rare.
Anybody with the green? Yeah, I actually
after one of those for a long time.
Yeah, I remember hunting for that, trying to figure any which way to find it, even hoping I'd stop in a random thrift store driving across the country and seeing one. You know, like, no, I'm serious. Like that was one of those figures that I was like, I gotta get one. Never got one. You know, apparently
I'm still trying. I'm still trying to get those lucky draw Transmetal Optimus Primals that were the gold one and the silver one.
Yeah.
Can't find them. Can't find them anywhere.
So if anybody here has got them, just send them out to us. We'll review them and make sure we get them back.
Yeah.
Just ensure
Lost
them,
in the
okay?
mail? What do you mean?
What? What do you mean you got a box of socks? But,
Postal fraud, what's that?
Exactly. So yeah, Beast Wars. We have 30 years of it. We don't have much going on, but we do have our memories, and I appreciate those. I'm also happy to see a lot of folks here in the chat are just as big of Beast Wars fans as us. And I do know Autocorrect Primer wasn't a Beast Wars guy. It's actually his wife, Nikki, who loves Beast Wars and makes sure that he gets all of his Beast Wars information. I would love for, like, you've got this Energon universe going on, right? It's doing so well. I would love for them to do a Beast Wars like spin-off. That would be something.
They won't.
No.
No,
Yeah,
they
that
won't.
would-
That's not what this is about. It's
It
I
never
mean,
is.
not to how can I put this diplomatically?
Before you do, Bart's Former says he's been subbed to your Twitch channel for a while now. So
oh,
there you
right
go.
on.
Yeah.
Thanks for that.
Sorry, I just had to bring that up. That's all.
Speaking
So,
of subbing, can I just thank everybody? I just reached 1,350 subs for our Primal Parodies channel. So thank you for everybody who is subbed. It's only taken like 10 years to get that far. So
I
but
get
that's
it.
okay. That's okay.
Well, congratulations on hitting that mile mark. I can't
You know,
believe you don't have more subs though.
Well, I
Like-
think the problem is that I don't do toy reviews. That is where all of the subbing goes. It's toy reviews, and I don't do that. I do give you guys the content from conventions of sitting there with Gary or Richard Newman or whoever else, Colin Murdoch I did too earlier this year. So it's some fun things to watch. I don't know.
I actually feel like your content gives more to the community than any of us reviewers could. Like, you've got special personal moments with key actors or whatever you want to call them from this universe, from this series that we run away to. Whereas us reviewers, we're just bitching and moaning about the same exact thing over and over again. Like, there's no originality when it comes to us reviewers is how I look at it. And whereas you got every holiday, there's a new video up with Gary doing a Christmas song. And it's come to a point where Gary and David are like back and forth with their holiday things. Like, that's huge. I'm just surprised you don't have more subs. So
I don't know. I still think it's the toy review thing or lack of. But you bring that up. I think all of you guys who do the reviews, you all have your own different personalities and you bring your own thing to it. So I always enjoy watching them.
And well, that's appreciated.
For you guys to have all your subs. So that's well deserved.
I think I've had the same sub count for the last 7 years. So I just kind of do it for the fun of it.
Exactly.
You know, like, there's no personal gains as a reviewer. Like, I only did it because I was logging on, seeing these reviews that people were telling me I need to buy this. It's the best thing going. And it turns out they just got a free box from Mattel telling them to say that. And I go and buy a toy and it's a piece of crap. I said, I'm not doing this, you know? So John Doe says he only has 342 subs. So John, listen, bud, message me on Facebook. Everybody knows who I am. Let's put together a show. Let's get you on here and let's get you some subscribers.
You guys did have John on a few weeks ago. Yeah.
I don't remember.
I don't think you were there, but I don't think you were there, Billy. It was Jimmy and Autocorrect Prime, I think, with John.
That was probably, I was sick. I'm having.
Yes.
So I think everybody knows I got poison ivy for the first time in my life, right? I'm 44 years old. I've never had poison ivy. I got it Memorial Day weekend. I get poison ivy. It goes through my bloodstream. I had a cut on my leg, got into the cut. It went up my legs, through my thighs, up my arms, into my mouth, into my lungs, into my throat. So I've had a lung infection from this poison ivy since May.
So
I
crazy.
still, John, I
That's
understand.
insane.
Candace just corrected me. I'm so sorry. But it nearly killed me. So there's things I don't remember. There's breathing issues I have. I'm a
Insane.
singer at heart, and I haven't been able to sing since May. And it's like
Jesus.
it's driving me bonkers. So again, I'm sorry. John, let's
Wow.
get you back on the show and get you some more
There you
subs.
go.
Jeez Louise, let's get
There's a
that.
good correction. That works.
Let me fix myself. 8 months in and currently at 261 subs. Quentin, that's good, man. Again,
That
like
is good.
I'm 7.5 years and I have like 2,100 subs. Like it really hasn't moved. But at the same time, I don't cater to like certain things, right?
Mhm.
Like I will never buy a stolen figure to have the first review, right?
Right.
Like never, never. And I can easily send a private message and get any figure before a certain reviewer I won't speak of, but I don't do that. That's not me. I will never like go out of my way to do those extravagant transformation videos that MGO does. I don't have the patience, right? Like, literally, I don't have the patience. I want to get these things into a robot mode so that I could put them in a diorama because that's what I like to do, right? So people know me. They know what they're going to get. They also know, though, I'm not going to lie about a figure. Like, if it's trash, I'm going to tell you. It's that simple. So, but you'll grow. I just can't believe you're not growing because, like, having Gary in your back pocket, not saying you do, but you've got Gary Chalk as a regular appearance. Like, this community should be supporting you. And that's how I feel.
It's okay. It's okay. Like you say, but I do it because it's fun for me,
Yep.
and I don't. I feel like some of these guys don't get the exposure they'll yell at me for this, but that they deserve. And so I just want to show people how fun it is when you come to their table. This could happen, or you have some rare piece to get signed, and they'll be like, oh my god! And so I just want people to see how fun it is and how approachable pretty much all these guys are. They're so nice.
Yep.
And you just come up and you don't have to buy anything. You just talk to them. A lot of people come up and say, I said, well, what would you like? Because, we have a list there and I just assume they want to get signed. And they say, oh, I just want to ask them a question or chit chat. Okay, that's fine. Be my guest. Go right over and talk to him. Have a chat. Gary can talk forever about anything. So
Yes.
once he pulls out his phone, let me show you. And I'm like, oh, this will be another 20 minutes. You have a line, Gary, you have a line. So we have to go through this quick.
That's
But
pretty funny.
that's just how he is. He's very friendly, warm, approachable person that you
I
can
was going to
talk
say,
to.
he's very genuine, very friendly. Because I remember when the Kingdom Primal came out, I had reached out to him and asked him if he would just do an intro for me. And
Oh
he did
yes.
it. And he didn't ask for anything in return. I'm like,
No,
what can
no,
I?
no.
I'm like, can I Venmo? Can I Zelle? Can I do something? He said, no. Here, these are my takes. Use what you want. And I'm like,
It's very sweet.
okay. Yeah, like he's just such a nice person. Plus, you had him on the show shortly after he got into his remission period, and he was wonderful. And he was communicating with the fans, and he was sharing stories, and he gave out pointers. Like, no offense, like if voice acting was my source of income, and there were certain things that maybe I could teach people that's going to keep me from continue working. I don't know if I'd share it. And he's there just sharing how to make yourself
Just
stand out. Like
yeah.
he's there trying to help it all grow and continue. And that's beautiful. Like that's good stuff. Patrick Lonigan, I've been wanting to do reviews, but going against the likes of Bobby Skullface and others, as well as just current life stuff, I don't want to do it. So honestly, Bobby Skullface is one of the reviewers that was so honest that I said, I'm doing this. Like Bobby, man, that dude, he just says it. And he breaks most of the figures because he's got breaking hands. But yeah, Bobby's definitely a
Meat
beast
hooks.
to. Yeah, he's got meat hooks. but he's great. Like Bobby's one of my inspirations, to be honest, Pat. So just give it a try. Like, just talk about it. It never hurts. And there's not that many people out there that are ridiculously mean. Like, you don't get many trolls anymore. Everybody seems to be pretty supportive, which is very nice. And then yeah, so let's see what we got. God's Burden's talking in. We got Jason's here saying voice actors are always excited to meet the fans because their usual environment is just standing in a soundproof room and just saying the same line 20 times over and doing the next show same day. So they get a chance to be outside of that and see the people who appreciate their work. And I get that. I think that's a really good way to fill that out there. But at the same time, man, how amazing would it be to just be in a room with 5 or 6 other people? You're reading a script and you're just turning yourself into these characters. I think that could be one of the greatest experiences of all time. I
It
think
blows
that'd be
my
All that
mind.
much anymore, right?
Because
Isn't all like remote recording now?
it's all
a lot
remote
of it,
recording.
Yeah.
or you're
But
just one person in the studio doing all your line ever since COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it always blows my mind when I hear them do the voice, but I'm seeing the character in my head, and it just seems so magical to me that the voice is, and it's so top notch. It's just they remember how to do, mostly they remember how to do their voices, and to hear it in person as opposed to seeing it on the TV, it's just is something magical for me.
yeah, I agree. I agree. And that's why we try to get like some of these voice actors on the Forge every once in a while, just so they can share the experience. And most of them randomly will just turn into their characters. Like Greg Berger, right? We had
Okay.
Oh my god.
Greg Berger's on, and Greg went like just completely off, not script, because none of this is scripted. This is just, we're going with it. But out of nowhere, he just went from like Grimlock to Odie to Jetfire to Eeyore, and he
What
just
about corn-fed pig?
he didn't. I don't think he
That's
did
pretty
that,
good.
but he just kept changing character as people were commenting like who they grew up with. He was just boom, 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 like a light switch, and it
Yeah.
was just
He's
incredible.
great.
And yeah, most people do record remote now, but I just, you know, I just would have loved to experience that once. Like, just you're in a
Yeah.
studio, you're with 6, 7 people, and you're all just being these characters. Like, I still watch the Frank Welker videos of him in the studio,
Mm.
and most of them are from real Ghostbusters, where he'll be like Ray, then he'll be Slimer, then he'll be a dog, then he'll be a light switch, then he'll be a phone. And it's like, you know, just to be in that moment and to be so comfortable with yourself, right? Like a voice actor does so much more. I feel like voice actors do more than like a Hollywood actor does. Like, I'm
Oh
sorry,
yeah.
like Hollywood actors, they generally play a bit part and that's who they are. Like Robert Downey Jr. is playing that same type of character constantly, right? And you see these voice actors and you see like one person like Scott McNeil or Frank Welker where they're voicing 6+ characters in an episode, and they just switch and switch and switch, and it's just a beautiful art, right? It's a
Absolutely.
beautiful, beautiful art. John Doe, I'm just going to go in because we do have really nice conversations going on in the chat with people in regards to toy reviews. Quentin states that, he likes to share what he has in his collection. What's a collection if no one can see it or know about it? And I agree fully with that. And then you have people supporting Patrick who wants to do these reviews. New York Hunter Impressions. Kenny's a great friend of the show. He's been on quite a few times. Everyone's a little different. If you're not going against anyone, you are adding your voice to the group that's out there. And that's what we here are always trying to do, is grow this group, grow this community. Derek has community for all of us. We've got the Forge. There's the Marauders. There's so many out there. The Realm of
Technically,
Collectors that
TFYLP still exists.
we've
Oh
had some
yeah.
members of TFYLP on, but I would love for you guys to be back at it. But
Yeah,
this
me
community is
too.
a beautiful thing. And as long as we're all doing our thing, it's it. Yeah. And John Doe, be natural with your review. He does his unscripted. Every one of mine are unscripted. I tried the scripted thing in the beginning. I had people like Ben Yee, Nicholas Prime, giving me suggestions on what to do with my channel when I was starting out. And the whole script thing, it's not me. Like I like to go. I'm an ad-libber. I would be better at an improv group than a live theatric group. Like I just like to
I think
go.
that's really the point. Is you got to figure out what makes your voice unique and lean into that.
Right.
And for
Absolutely.
Billy, it's the improv and it's the no bullshit. And it's like he's
I'm
going to
not
get
allowed to
right to
do
the
that
heart of it as quick as he
anymore.
can.
I'm not allowed
So
to do that.
yeah,
YouTube.
well, you still have the same
So
concept, even if you can't
it's there.
say
It's
that.
just clean. So honestly, I just did the Magic Square Scattershot, right? He's the leader of the Technobots, right? I think
Yeah,
that's the
scattershot.
Technobot
Yeah.
leader. So I just filmed that review. I just put that review up. I edited out 45 minutes of that review because I went back to my old ways with the amount of frustration I
Mm.
had. It was so bad. It was so frustrating. And it's just
Uh-oh.
because, again, it's that fluid motion I like. And it didn't have that. This thing explodes worse than MP44. And then you got to put it back together to be a jet. And then you got to put it back into robot mode to turn it into the centerpiece for the Computron. So it was just like I was so frustrated. I was so done. In fact, somebody commented on my video that I called them the Combaticons instead of Computron, and I was like, "Look, I'm sorry. That video burnt me out. I made a mistake. I'm
Oh
so
goodness.
burnt out. That was it. That one almost like I almost stopped the channel because of how just it's also hard to transform a figure with a camera in front of you and you're positioning yourself so people can see every little detail, so it's tough. So Patrick, I will say
Mhm.
this: if you're not trying to be like the next Emgo, and I have nothing but respect for that man. That man does wonders for our community in regards to his reviews. You don't need to film that transformation. It will save you so much stress. I don't know. I did it because I had somebody that was just screaming at me for not having them, and I was getting tired of it. So I started filming the transformations.
I will also
No.
add that it's okay if the first one's bad. First one's going to be bad. You go out and you do it anyway, and then eventually they get better after you do it a few times. It's not going
Yeah.
to get any better
Yeah,
if
you
you
kind
don't
of
do it, though. You got to practice at it,
fall into your yeah. I feel
like
like you
anything
would
else.
probably fall into your own routine, what you want to show, what don't want to show, and just kind of make it your own thing, right?
Yep. That's
I feel
that's
like if I
100.
did toy
You can't
reviews,
get
I
any
would not
better
be doing
if
the
you don't do it.
transformations. Exactly. Yeah,
Like Nick transformed that off camera, even though he probably knows that figure like the back of his hand,
probably.
you know.
Let me know when we're
So
getting close to the end, then I'll kill the lights and see if we can get them to
I
glow.
was
Oh
gonna
yeah.
say we're gonna be probably like 10, 15 minutes. We'll be wrapping it up. Now
I want to give them as
I
much
do
light as possible.
I do want to say I've been talking to Jimmy G, who he unfortunately cannot be with us tonight.
Mm.
Taco Bell, the bad lettuce. We're gonna be missing Jimmy for a little bit. I don't know if that's really what
Oh
happened,
boy,
but I'm gonna say, I'm gonna say
that's rough,
Taco
buddy.
Bell. I've been talking to Jimmy about an idea that I have for this show, and to include, we can have I think up to 10 people on the forge. We've done it with a large group where we roasted E-Man for not knowing anything about Beast Wars, and we made him watch all 3 seasons and give his feedback. Now, E-Man is the best, the Jason Momoa of comic books. Like, he's the man. But I was thinking, and Jimmy loves this idea, we just got to figure out how to do it with the anniversary of Transformers, the movie, and every one of us being such big fans. I was wondering if maybe we could do like a 2 episode of The Forge live script reading with like 10 of us and just see how we do, having fun, reading the script, and just making some magic happen. And if that's the case, I would love for people that are in this chat, that are on the show, if you have any interest, to please let me know
You
because I
can
want to
sign me
put
up
this
for that.
together. I figured.
I would be
I
there.
figured as much. You know, I just think it'd be so fun to do it. Like just,
Absolutely.
would you be down? Would you
Hells yeah.
voice?
Hells yeah.
Okay. Look at that. Look at that. So I'll have to put together a sign up sheet and see who gets what character. I know Nick is extremely excited to voice Daniel.
Oh yeah.
No, I'm
Oh,
kidding. I'm
oh, poor
kidding.
Daniel.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Um, but I think it'll be fun. I think it'd be really, really, really fun
Anything but
to do.
Wheelie.
I'm going to take a stab at Wheelie, to be honest. Yeah, we have a mutual friend, Bernard, Nick and I, and Bernard is a baby. He's only like, I don't even know if he's 30. He grew up with Transformers, but much later. But he fell in love with the old movie, and we worked together. So we would be working in an asphalt plant, watching Transformers the movie, and I would be doing every single character, every single line, and he just couldn't keep a straight face. And us talking back about that is what led to me saying to Jimmy, "Hey, we should do this. Look, I've got that. I've got people here. Bartformers is in. Yep, autocorrect primer's in. The
Jason's
worst
in.
would
He
be
just doesn't know it
Blur.
yet.
Jason's going to be Blur, since he just said that would be the worst. Honestly, who does a great Blur? And this is no, only one of you know this person, but my daughter Emma is
Oh,
a
really?
fantastic Blur, because it's her favorite Transformer. And when we had John Moshida on, I had to sneak her in privately just to say hello, and he was listening to some, she's going to school for theater. She wants to do Broadway, and he was listening to some of her tracks and had just nothing but wonderful things to say. But Blur, we'll go through it. We'll do probably a little audition run and see how everybody does. But I'm sure some people, because we are limited, are going to have to do a few characters. I don't think I have any emulation of things, though. So, it'll be what it is. But anyway, we're going to be wrapping up soon. I hope you guys had fun talking Beast Wars. Candice is always fantastic. Thank you for sharing your experiences with Richard, with Gary. So is it
Thanks for
just
sharing
Gary that'll...
cool toys that I'm jealous of.
Yeah, Nick's. So I'm going to send Nick your
You
address.
should see some of the ones that Gary sent me.
Oh.
They're tucked away safely.
I'm sure. I'm sure they are, because, like I said, you and Gary have this wonderful dynamic, this wonderful relationship that it's so organic, and it's
He's
just
such a
so...
dad.
It's just fun to see. It's just wonderful. Is Gary the only Beast Wars cast member that you're going to be bringing with you to TFCon, or will there be any surprises that we can talk about? We might not be able to even talk about these things.
He's the only one under my umbrella, but I have heard of another one that I can't say.
Okay.
Because they weren't announced yet, so
that's why I just stopped myself. I was like,
proper etiquette, but yeah. There's one other, yes, that I'm aware of.
All right, that's exciting. I'm sorry, but listen, we might have to have Jason in for that, because he just said if he did Cup, he'd do him as Alex Jones, and that might,
oh my God,
that might be one of the greatest things I've ever heard in my life. So that's too good. That's too good. Before we go, obviously I'm going to have everybody explain where they're going to be next, what to look forward to, but can we have Nick turn off his lights and see how that thing glows?
Going dark.
Don't tell me that's it.
Oh, it's over there.
Oh, wow.
Jeez,
I was like, oh yeah, see, it is the white. Okay. Look how much of that glows.
I see it.
I can see it.
Still getting a little light off of my screen, so it's hard to...
No, that's okay. We can see it.
You kind of get the idea back here. Can I...
You know what I wish that had now?
How about... Oh, no.
Nope.
How do I...
No, it's I can see it.
Spooky.
You know what?
You have a black light.
All right, anyway, you get the idea. I'm going to come back to the microphone.
Jason, I can imagine your Alex Jones is dead on the money. I can see it. I can even see the mannerisms. So, Nick, you know what I wish you had with that? That
black light.
Well, obviously the black light, but that brings me back to the Ninja Turtles slimes that had the little glow-in-the-dark turtles in it.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
So, like, that just, I would like... That's all.
That took me back to when we were little or younger. My siblings and I were big fans of Terminator 2. So we had
Oh,
a bunch of the toys, and there was this, like the exoskeleton was like one that would glow in the
Endo
dark.
Glow Terminator.
And we would use
Yeah.
that in our bedroom to like play tag. So if you saw it or if it touched you, whatever, and it's pitch black in the room, right? And you'd see this thing right in front of your face glowing the Terminator. Oh, it's just hysterical. That was what we did back then.
Yeah, the Terminator toys were awesome. I'm gonna go on a
They
tangent here.
were. They were.
My son's on a Terminator kick now because it's a cool skeletal monster, and I wanted to pick him up this kit that I had when I was a kid, and it was the Terminator 2, the skin grow
The
thing with
BioFlesh Regenerator Lab.
Yes, that was it.
What?
And I was like, oh, I'll get this for Billy. He's gonna love it. And I looked at those eBay prices and I said, oh, Billy's gonna learn about this from my memories. Like that, I couldn't believe how expensive the Kenner Terminator figures are. Like it's mind blowing. And don't get me wrong, they're cool. Like the old Kenner figures were great.
Yes. I don't even remember what happened to mine. I had a bunch of the Terminators and the John Connor on his motorcycle. I had that too.
Oh,
I don't know what
wait.
happened.
She's
to
not
all
my
these
mother,
toys.
Todd.
That was good, girl. That was yes. Oh my god, it takes me back.
That's so cool. Wait, is that a NECA or is that a Kenner?
No, that is the Kenner. That's the real deal.
That's so cool.
I have it framed on my desk. This was my sister's favorite toy, and she's gone now. But
See?
that's why this is here.
So that stays framed. That's amazing.
That is amazing.
I could hear your sister doing some John Connor lines. I can envision that. Absolutely.
That's
hold on.
amazing. That really just took me back. I would drive that thing around the dirt in the driveway like all day long, just driving around.
Hold on,
That's
John.
so cool.
I don't remember a Terminator TV show. Oh,
Oh yeah, wasn't it the
did it
Sarah
follow
Connor
Sarah
thing?
Connor Chronicles?
That's the only one I can think of.
That's yeah. Yeah, I don't remember. I don't think I gave that show much credit, to be honest. But then again, anything after T2 like just doesn't do it for me. Like I'm sorry. Like it doesn't. I don't know. Like when was it the third one when he comes out and he's like, "I'll talk to the hand." I'm just like,
yeah.
you can't do this.
The one where they brought back Linda
needs to
Hamilton.
fit in,
Linda
Billy.
Hamilton was all right. It was okay.
That's the one. But didn't that one also have the girl from Game of Thrones, or am I confusing two movies?
I don't know.
Like it was like
I don't know.
I don't know.
I saw it the one time in the theater and I left going, "Oh, it wasn't bad. Yeah, it was all right."
Wait, was that the one where they
That's what I
killed
remember.
John Connor like 3 seconds into the movie?
Don't
Like
remember.
little Eddie Furlong gets like shot by a Terminator at a like bar in
Oh,
in
yeah.
Mexico. Yeah, that one was pretty good. That one I liked because I wasn't expecting them to kill John Connor, But we are going to be wrapping up soon. What do we got? Yeah, we got 15 minutes. What do you guys? Do you have anything coming up? Do you have anything you want to share with us? Let's hear it if you do.
I will be working on some new artwork to sell at the conventions. The next show Gary and I will be at is ThunderCon in Thunder Bay, Ontario, Canada. I think that'll be my first time there, so that'll be exciting for me. Should be a big show, a good show. And then that's in September 19th to the 20th. And then in October will be TFCon Orlando with Gary and a whole bunch of other guests. So that's going to be really, really fun.
That's good.
And I'll have new artwork for that as well.
So now I was going to ask you
I just got pulled out.
When you do these cons, because I haven't seen you at a TF con. Obviously you're sitting with Gary,
Billy.
but do you, what?
Where the hell have you been?
I'm a horrible human being. Do you also do like Artist Alley? Do you do your work? Does your work go up for sale there? Like, can people buy your prints?
They can buy them at Gary's table because I sit with him and I sell my artwork with him. That is our whole gig. That's what we do. So you just come to Gary's table and you'll find me and you'll find my artwork.
Now, can they pay you guys extra for an autograph?
Sorry?
Can they pay you guys extra for an autograph on the picture?
Don't pay me. You pay Gary for his autograph, but you don't have to pay me for my autograph.
I got you. Well, that's good. That's exciting. And I don't know, Nick, if you've seen Candace's art, but it's amazing. Like somehow she can
I have seen
use
it on the
like
Facebooks. You are
paper
very
and ink
talented.
to make it look like it's right off the screen, like it's wild.
I just love doing that. I don't know. It's just.
It must take you forever.
Thank you. Yeah, it does. You'd think I'd be quicker at it by now after 30 years, but no, I'm still very slow. But because it's so detailed and I got to make it perfect.
Yeah.
So if I mess up a line up, got to do it over. Do it over. And then I do color pencil, takes even longer because you're layering and blending, and it's a whole thing.
You could see the effort that goes into it, though.
I hope so.
I do want to bring up real quick, Just G Squared states, I have Metal Mayhem this coming Tuesday on the Realm of Collectors channel at 8 p.m. Eastern. Hope to see everyone there. They talk metal card bots there. Jimmy and I will be working on getting onto that for a nice metal card bots night. And then Gary from God's Burden was in my favorite episodes of my favorite shows, Forever Night. Now, I don't remember Forever Night. But and then John Doe states, you are a very amazing artist. He gets a lot of your art.
Yes, he does. Thank you, John. I really appreciate his support.
And
every
then,
time.
Absolutely. What do you have coming up, Nick? Anything special with St. Mark's? Anything special with, the pain list? Like, what's going on?
We're watching a wrestling match on the show this week where they destroy an entire house, so that should be fun.
So like a real it's a real in your house.
Yeah, it's a Japanese wrestling.
See what I did there? Well,
Yeah.
Japanese
in
wrestling
terms of what's going on at the shop, business as usual right now. It's kind of a quiet moment. Thank God. I'll take the little break.
Yeah, you guys have been pretty busy, right? You guys have had a pretty good year.
We have just been slammed this year. We have been super busy all the time and just growing faster than I can sort of keep up with. So I get a little break for a couple of weeks. I'll take it while I can.
Take that break.
Right before we get back into the holiday swing of things where it'll just be bananas again. So
BANANAS. Right, that's how that goes. Talk about support. I saw St. Mark's new video with all the toys. Got to go visit for all those cool things.
Thank you.
Speaking of toys, if you get a Carnage in, let me know. Billy's on a Carnage kick.
I have a big pile of stuff for you guys in the office,
I know. I got to get in there. This has been a year.
I got Aliens. I got X-Men. I got Little Shop of Horror stuff for you.
You got the poster still, right? Because that's for. So my daughter, like I said, she's a theater girl. She's got a voice. Listen, I've toured the country singing. She blows me out of the water. There's no other way to put it. So good things are coming that way. And that Little Shop of Horror poster is for her. And it's so cool. I mean, that's our family thing. It's either Little Shop or Phantom of the Opera. Like, I don't know which one's held higher, and Nick's been at our house for karaoke nights where we're doing just Broadway show tunes, which, it is what it is. But anyway, you guys have been wonderful guests tonight. Thank you for putting up with me and my lack of professionalism with Jimmy out sick tonight.
We wouldn't want it any other way, Billy. Unprofessionalism, bring it on.
Let's do it. You guys have been great. The folks in the chat have been great. And John, I'm so sorry I forgot about your episode, but it's because I wasn't there. Autocorrect Primer jumped in and took my place that night. And then I remember now Jimmy's feed died. And it was just, it was just John Doe and autocorrect. And they did a wonderful job. So what we should do is get you back on to have a forge night.
Yes, with you and Jimmy and John. Proper.
Yes, a proper forge. But anyway, everybody, thank you so much. Please give Candice a subscribe. Like, how the hell are we not breaking 10,000 subs?
Okay.
Right?
I'm going to do it right now. Here I go.
And you guys have been wonderful in the chat. Thank you so much. If I missed anybody, I apologize. Usually I've got Jimmy talking and I can monitor the chat a little bit better. But thank you to everybody that's joined us. We've had some new faces. We've had some old faces. We appreciate you all here at the Forge. We'll be on next week with the Marauders. That's going to be wild. And then I think we're taking a little bit of break because I've got to move 2 daughters into college the weekend of the 28th, which is just mind blowing. John Doe, I
Primal
wouldn't mind
Parodies,
having
is that it?
Candice on the show too. So maybe we'll set it up for a night where Candice and Primal Parodies can
Hey,
join
that'd be
us.
fun. Yes, that'd be
There you go.
great.
Subscribe.
Love
All right.
John.
Yeah, like I
Boom,
said,
subscribed.
generally. Oh, Patrick, listen, first time here and loved it. Thank you so much. And if you're serious, listen, I've done it for a few others. If you want to start a channel and you need any help, just come to me. I will be more than happy to guide you in any way, shape, or form I can, even if it's helping with editing or ideas or whatever it may be. I just want to see our community thrive. I don't care about my sub count. I don't care about what people think about me. I just want to see a community where Transformers fans can get together, be who they are, and be appreciated for it. So if you want to do a channel, I'm here for you. I will be more than happy to help in any way I can. And with that, I'm going to say goodnight. Candice, Nick, you both have been wonderful guests.
Oh,
Thanks for
you
having us on,
guys,
buddy.
everybody in
Always
the
good to
chat
be
and
here.
all the Beast Wars, fellow Beast Wars fans, thank you.
All right. Buy
We
stuff
got
from
it.
St. Mark's. So, we can continue to have Nick here talking toys. Buy stuff from Candice so she can continue to draw beautiful Beast Wars pieces of art. And if you see them at a con, make sure you stop by and say hello because they're both extremely friendly
Please.
people. All right. With that, good night. I will see you guys next week. We are going to be doing our usual Naked Gun freeze frame as we end this show. Good night, folks.
Good night, everybody.